Big love in the building. Make sure I get that motherfucking lover's patience. Let me tell you one thing though. Yeah, Rose. I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation. Make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fade away on niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes above my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness. Yeah, bitch.
It's like niggas that are like used to sag on purpose so they make sure they draws match their outfit. We all have seen it. We all know that at least
I'm pretty
one
sure
nigga.
I've done it.
Yo, that.
At some point, cuz, like, you gotta think about it. Yeah, even if they
What do you
just
mean,
like,
nah, for real?
bro, you might have on some red drawers or some shit, and then your shoes might be red too, like, so it might like go with the, feel me?
Nah.
Hold on.
You're not about to act like niggas ain't never done do no crazy shit.
I have never in my
life.
life. I know of niggas who did it. I thought those niggas were criminals, and now I also think of you as a criminal.
I said I think I've done it before, bro. I'm not about to say act like I've never done no nutty shit before, bro. You feel me?
Yo, having your booty out is the same.
So hold on, you never sagged in your life? You never sagged in your life? You capping.
I pull up my pants.
My fault, you fucking deacon, nigga. Like talking to me like he was wearing in church.
No. You're not gonna call me a deacon because your booty was out in my West.
Pause.
Hold on.
This podcast would be too. This podcast would be 2 minutes long.
I'm a deacon.
I'm a deacon because your booty was out. What made you go with that verse?
We can fight.
What the fuck kind of standards is that, bro?
That's the craziest double standard I ever saw. Like, the fuck?
Nigga called me a deacon. Deacon Shake and Deacon Bird.
We'll gather around today.
Gather around today and pray for Keenan. May he never choose to try and put them sneakers
Get a
on
stylist.
with that fucking jersey.
Call me, bro. I got you. Like I'll send you different things that you could pick from, but don't do that ever again.
Paisley on Paisley.
And then with the matching shoe is insane.
It's bad because it's a perfect match. Like he bought
Yeah.
that was an ensemble.
I'm gonna kill him with this one. Yeah, this is the one right here. You see these?
Like I really watched the nigga just lose it. Don't got it right now.
Watch this is crazy.
I hope he didn't do it though. I seriously hope he didn't put them
I
sneakers
don't
on.
think Elsie's not allowing that. You can see it on his face.
Shout out to LZ for that.
Yeah, it was just a real one. What is it? 72, right? All right. Episode 72, End of Regulation Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Shake.
Boop Nuke.
That's your boy, Mister, aka Mukadeen.
Monsieur Bouzin.
You know what?
Monsieur Bouzin.
Shit love in the building.
Nigga say the intro for him.
This nigga.
Yeah, shit love ain't up right now.
That nigga.
I'm waiting on you. Oh.
Nigga woke up with a Dominican beer in his hand. And it's cold.
Stella is not Dominican.
But I don't know what it was, bro. I just know it's beer.
Yo, this nigga Shake, I just was saying this to myself the other day. He had a period where he was drinking Jameson.
I was just drinking Jameson on Saturday.
I fuck with Jameson.
I drank Jameson last night.
Yeah.
You ain't having it in a while though, bro. It's been
Yeah, because
you've been chilling out on the drinking too.
Yeah.
Jameson, alright though. Like I wasn't.
It's certain
it's not
bars
bad.
you get certain shit. Like if I go to a bar, like
I was like an
there's
Irish
certain-
bar or some shit though.
Yeah, like there's certain bars that like I've worked in Philly. I've worked in a lot of different places that like specifically like when I used to be a dark liquor drinker, they don't serve Henny because they don't want niggas there. Like that's a proven like industry thing. It's unspoken. Like everybody knows it, but like nobody really talks about it too much. But like places that don't serve Henny, they look at it as like I can eliminate X, Y, and Z type of crowd from coming into my establishment because I don't have what they drink.
But it's like our taste as we get older, like
You stop fucking with
stop
Henny.
fucking with Henny.
Right,
Like
but
you
the
start
crowd,
getting the different
as
tastes.
as we get older, but the crowd that doesn't do exactly what you're talking about.
Niggas. niggas.
Yeah, but seriously, like they literally do this. Like, and when you bring them up, it's like, oh, why you don't have Hennessy? They be like, I mean, come on.
It's
Like,
nah, me and my girl was out Saturday. Like we ended up at like an Irish bar or whatever. And the
low key insane.
the first thing my girl had said to me was like, "Yeah, I don't think they got any Henny." And it's
they
like,
don't.
that's literally the first thing that she
like,
said
yo,
to me. But
just-
it's like, I don't even know if I want Henny or not. But that's the safest choice for me.
Yeah,
It's the safest choice for me. But
it's not good for you. In
yeah,
there, just
like
so
I'm
you
not
know that.
really a Henny nigga no more, bro. But so we ended up with Jameson, and you feel me? It was a vibe, and then we started talking, and it was like, yo, you know the difference between like a more urban bar, and then like the white bar. The white bar might just end in a fight, but that'd be it. Like,
Yeah,
the
it's
fight
not,
gonna
niggas
happen.
not shooting at there. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
the nigga bar, that shit gonna be a fight, another fight, then a shootout.
yeah.
Then somebody died for no reason because somebody got bumped.
White people be fighting. They be like, "Come on, dude, let's go." And niggas just hurry up, get in the Uber, get in the cab, and go home. Like they be like, "Dude, like that was fucking insane." And they just like go home and talk about it with all their other friends. Like it don't escalate into nothing else.
It's like, yo, you took your L, just go home.
Yeah, and even the nigga that won, that nigga just goes back in the bar and drinks with his friends.
Yo, y'all ain't see the video of the dude squaring up in Times Square with the white dude. It was a white dude versus a black dude, and the white dude was throwing a whole bunch of punches, missing, and dude just clocked him and just walked off.
What?
Yeah,
I
like
seen a
dead in the
lot of
middle,
knockouts
like in the circle, just got right, like 2.5, like just got it just. And it was like don't drop your hands. Like I think that's
I seen somebody get knocked out recently, so it might have been that video. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like
He just got slept
he
after
just
going
got
all
knocked
out.
and dude just walked off
That's one of my biggest fears, getting knocked out, bro.
for no reason.
No, just in general.
No, for no
Yeah,
reason.
no.
Like
In front of your girl.
That's
no,
too-
like nah, because remember niggas was badass kids. Niggas would play fucking knockout and shit.
I never want to have to wake up. Like,
yeah.
when motherfuckers like, yo.
Like it's niggas that played that game like to sneak up on you and not try to knock you the fuck out.
I've passed out before though. That was scary.
I've never passed out.
I passed out.
Oh.
I passed out when I was a kid. I was running under some bleachers. Like I was running under some bleachers and shit, and then like I hit the bottom of the bleachers and that shit stabbed my head.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And that shit like fucked me up. I got lightheaded after that, and that shit. I passed out. I woke up in somebody's arms. Like they was taking me like to like somebody in my family. They was taking me in the car and shit. I went to like the hospital real quick. It wasn't like nothing too bad.
That's crazy. Nigga went to the Pokemon Center.
Nigga, what? Nigga, I don't play back at school. Nigga said some bullshit, boy.
What's up, though, guys? Man, I missed you.
Yeah, man.
This nigga Zig been around the world.
man?
Yeah, I'm leaving for the Hamptons tomorrow.
Yo, this nigga.
More things. That's what's up, man.
What do you mean in the Hamptons? You know what's in the Hamptons.
Snow.
That's
I said snow.
that listeners, that was not the hands of
That was
Mrs. Bouzin.
all
Bird.
Mr.
That was not. I did not dap up on that one.
Milk is not allowed on this podcast. You're not welcome either.
That's insane. Yo, that was insane, man.
You feel me?
All right, so that brings me up to one of the topics on the taco list, which is knowing your worth.
Clearly. Clearly, niggas don't know the word.
So at what point in life do you think, you came across that point where you just were like, I'm not accepting anything less than what I feel like I'm better than? Like what scenario was it for you where it was just like, all right, enough was enough?
It could be like turning 27. Like that last year, it just showed me a lot of people's true colors. And I was just like, you know what? Just like, fuck y'all. Y'all not. I said, anything that y'all got to say, fuck whatever you talking about. I'm not hearing nothing you got to say. like, yo, focus on your life. I'm going to do what the fuck I got to do. It's cool. Simple.
Well, I'm still fairly worthless. But I think it was having a daughter for real, bro.
Speaking to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know how much you get, my bad. It definitely had to be having a daughter for real. I think like, well, I was working corporate and realizing that like, all right, this is some bullshit. Like, there's some real bullshit. Waking up every day, 4:00 in the fucking morning, going to the city, being in that bitch till 7 fucking p.m. and making fucking $50 an hour. I was like, all right, this ain't like, all right, this shit sounded cute, but this ain't worth it. And then realizing every day I showed up, like, nah, these white folks not happy. And they've been here for like 10, 15 years. And these motherfuckers want me to be here 10, 15 years. They could suck this dick. And that's when I realized, yeah, I just like anything that ain't helping me grow, that's not fueling me. Anything I wake up and I do that I'm not like excited to do, or I feel like doesn't have any bigger purpose, it's just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm not doing this. Like relationships, all that shit, dating, all that shit. That's why I be by myself for real. Because I'm like, all right. And then also I know that I ain't really shit yet. Like, I'm not where I want to be yet. So when I get where I want to be, then I can be like, all right, now I can bring up everybody's worth around me. But to that point, I can't be like, I'm not going to be as purposeful if I'm just doing shit that's not worth much. So I got to carry myself to the standard before I expect my life to be at a certain standard. So yeah, Deacon Zig.
Deacon Zig is crazy.
Everybody keep their pants up as a deacon. We deacons today, brothers.
Fuck y'all niggas. Nah, but I think
preaching deacons.
I think as far as like me, like knowing my worth and everything, I think it came from like I never like people like disrespecting me or like wasting my time. Like I've never liked that shit because I don't waste nobody's time. Like if you say something about being here at a certain time, I'm gonna be there. If you say if I can't make it at that time, I'm gonna let you know like ahead of time. While like I can't. Like I don't play with people's time. That's one of my things. So I don't like when people try to waste my time or nothing because I feel like you like playing me for a fool. So you feel me? Like I've always had that in me, but I feel like as of recently, like within the last like 16 months, somewhere around there, like with work and everything, I feel like I don't play with jobs no more. Like if I feel like you wasting my time or something, I'm leaving. I'm not about to like try to make ends meet with you, and I'm not happy at this job or some shit like that. And like I just leave, bro. Like, bro, money is money, but I can make more money. Like I can always make more money, either way. So like I feel like like after like 26, around like same time as COVID. Yeah, like COVID happened like right around the time it was my birthday. So around like 26. I was just on some shit like, man, I ain't about to let nobody play with me. You feel me? I mean that shit. It's friends too. Like I never let friends play with me anyway, but because I'm more of a loner anyway. As many people as I know, like I don't be with nobody for real. So I think they sound around the same time like Bert said, like 26, 27.
Sure.
Shit, I was probably like 18. That's not even.
These hoes just fucking with me.
Nah, we dead ass gonna get you some black Air Force sandals. So like,
No, it's just.
for grilling. Nah,
It's
this
just
nigga is
'cause,
the master
My
griller,
house
bro.
told me it's bullshit.
Yo, this nigga showing. Go ahead, hold on.
Anyway,
Nah, yeah. Around the time I was like just turning 18, so really like 17, 18. I used to I spent a lot of my life like following around people type shit. So yeah, when I was like a kid and shit, like not trying to fit in, but like it's like having friends, but like so yeah, it's just like trying I say that trying to find my place. So when it got to the point where I just didn't want to do that shit no more, because the people I used to hang with, I had realized that they was like bad for my life. Cause like they would come over my crib and they would like steal from me and shit, like steal from my house. And when I was a kid, it was just like they the homies, like they could just like, but
They the homies.
yeah, but as I got older, like around that time, I just like realized like them niggas is bad for my life. Like if you gonna steal from me, then it's good, Rose. If you gonna steal from me, then you'll do whatever to me. You feel me? So around that time, like cut them niggas off. Pretty much cut everybody off in my life because I was just at the point where I didn't really know who I was. You feel me? Because I was pretty much trying to be everybody else. So that really led me to just like be how I am now, like by myself. I don't really speak to people like that. And yeah, like I just like I don't, like Mr. said, like I don't really let people play with me. I don't let jobs play with me, none of that. Like it's just like to me it's like it's a shame that I had to learn that shit so early. It's kind of like a blessing and a curse, cause like I'd be like jaded, like about a lot of shit, cause I've been through so much in my life. So like it's a shame that I had to learn that so early, but it's also like a gift, cause I could look at somebody and know that they fucking with me or they try to play with me type shit. So that's really like 17, 18.
Yeah, like I would definitely say like the whole knowing your worth concept was definitely something that I had to come more so into terms with as an adult. And then, you know, when I finally became a parent, you know, when TJ came, it was just kind of like, all right, like there's certain things I can't accept because that means he has to accept them. And if I'm not okay with something, or like I wouldn't want.
Cut your hair, nigga.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the haircut?
Handsome ass. Handsome ass nigga. What you want to see? I stand up.
Ty, we talking about knowing your worth and shit like that. So his homie Ty came down from CT again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that means that whatever that was, I gotta now accept that for him. Or like I gotta be okay that he gotta deal with that. So it changed the way I looked at a lot of things. And when you start living for other people and not just yourself, like you can look at some point there's a lot of times where I was looking at situations. Like I spent my whole 20s looking at stoves. Like, and now like it pays off for me in other ways. Like I'm able to do certain things in my career, whatever have you. But like Job saying I had to miss like family birthdays and holidays because like that's just how it was, or like all these different things. I don't have a whole lot of memories with certain things where a lot of people might have them because I spent my time doing that. And then just like, you know, at some point realizing that, okay, like I don't want to miss out on this. This isn't something that like I'm willing to miss everything for. So now it's like, if a job can't meet that, it's like, all right, cool. I can't. It's not something I'm able to do.
It's gotta be like an accommodation factor. Like,
And it's not for me. It's not even an accommodation. Yeah, it's like I don't care how much I have to work for what you're paying me. Like for me, it's not like numbers. Like kind of like how Mr. said. Like I can get paid anywhere. Yeah. But it's like, am I gonna want to come here every single day and like see everything and like deal with people? Because you spend a lot of times, you spend more time at your job and with them people than you do at your own house. So now it's like every day I come in here,
I see my
like,
niggas. I see my niggas more than I see my daughter. Like,
yeah, like come on.
Like, for
so
real,
it's like
if
I gotta come in here every single day, just because I gotta make $1.
This better be a good. This better be a good environment for me.
You feel me? Or the dollar better be that high where it's just like I don't give a fuck about the shit. If I'm making $200,000 to come in for 40 hours a week, I don't give a fuck what it is. I show up every day to do whatever it is until I can put myself into a position where I don't have to do this no more. But at the end of the day, because at that point, this is a means to an end. Mm-hmm. But like, I've never been the type of person that's been okay with my life being that way, where I'm just gonna do stuff because I have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like at that point, you're not living to like your fullest potential, or you're not even trying to, because you just it's like, all right, well, I know I got to pay my bills, but it's like I'm okay with being miserable more of the time than I'm not. And at some point, like, you start taking that shit home into your life when you're not at work.
That shit started
Not doing
affecting your
other
real fucking life.
Exactly. Because now it's just like, bro, you stressed about this. You can't even decompress from it because you taking it home with you. Yeah. And then when you deal with some at-home shit, you responded to it like you at work because you haven't even decompressed from it. Mm-hmm. And it's like, now you bring that into your real life. So, like, I've never, like, no, it definitely for me was around when TJ came, it was just like, bro, like, all y'all don't care about me. Y'all millionaires. And y'all, as much as you may, like, smile on my face and, like, be cool with me and this and the third, like, you view my role here or me as a position, not as a person.
I think people need to start looking at, like, work is like a third of your life. Because you spend, bro, it's 24 hours in a day. Like, as far as time goes. You're supposed to spend 8 hours sleep. You're supposed to spend 8 hours working. Then you got the free 8 hours to yourself. But it ain't really that.
I work.
I spend 11 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say 11.
See,
You a slave, nigga.
Like,
he dark skinned. That's why.
Yeah, like you.
I'm a counselor during the day, and I'm a football coach.
Yeah, so you spend even more time. So you got less time for yourself than you do for anything else. You feel me?
I chose this life.
Yeah, but like, you chose something that you're happy with. Yeah, that's the difference.
From what I was doing a couple months ago, how I was living a couple months ago, I'll take this life over anything.
Yeah, but if you think about it though, what's the percentage of America that like do something that they love, bro? I'm pretty sure like,
a lot of people don't.
It's minuscule, bro.
Yo, you got like when you really start to look at these, and that's what tripped me out when I started to just analyze other grown people, like. I'd be like, yo, this motherfucker's 40 years old and they working at the Dollar Tree, which ain't bad. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Get your money wherever you get it. But every time I see somebody like that, I think in my head, I know if you could choose, you wouldn't be here. Like so there was probably a point in your life where either something happened and like, I'm at the point where I want to start choosing the things that I'm doing in my life versus reacting to the bullshit I put myself in.
Exactly.
So it's like, but you realize most people only get to react to what happens in their life versus choose. Like, and that's what, you know, that's the
having that realization.
Yeah. And like, it doesn't matter what age it happens. Yo, I was just talking to a dude that I knew for a very long time, and I'm working and I pulled up to Smith and Solomon, the truck driving place. And I see him, I'm like, oh, what's up? Dap him, give him a hug and whatever. And he's like, yo, he's talking to me. He's like, yeah, like I'm done with these motherfuckers at the state job. Like, I'm like, what happened? He's like, yo, they ain't paying enough. Said these niggas like they only giving me like $1 raise. I'm like, a fucking $1 raise. A fucking $1 raise.
Like, what is that gonna do?
This nigga been working there for 20 years. You know how old he is? He's 48. He 40. Nah, he 48. But he woke up and he realized that like, yo, it's more to life. So he took an opportunity to go into JB Hunt, and then they paid for his schooling. All you gotta do is 3 years driving for them, and then build up his savings to go buy a truck. Now he got his own business.
Bro, it's crazy how like different our generation looks at everything. Mm-hmm. Because like everything that you just spoke about a 40-year-old person working at Dollar Tree. You spoke with somebody who spent 20 years. Like there was a time when having certain types of longevity on your resume benefited you. Like I'm not saying go a place work for 4 months and third, but every place on my resume I've been there for a year at least. And then I look at it like at the end of the day, it's a resume builder to me.
Everything is a resume builder.
Yeah, you feel me? So like there's a glass ceiling everywhere if you're not a part of the long-term plan. And the long-term plan for the company may not have to, it has to mean that you want to be there a long time. It's not like, oh, okay, well, they look at me as this purpose. Because at the end of the day, when somebody has you from the beginning of your career, they control your pay rate. They control how you're going to move forward. They control when you're going to move forward. They can do all and it's like, you can leave this place, and now that you have this on your resume, you command X amount of dollars. You command a certain amount of resume. Because it's like, bro, like, why wouldn't I do that?
I just realized, like, I just resigned from one of my jobs because they wasn't giving me like what I felt like I was compensated.
Yeah.
And like they visually, like they really playing in my face. And then like the day that I was like resigning, they was like, "Oh no, everybody's getting a raise here, this and that." I'm like, bro, this raise ain't not. This raise is less than what I'm asking for.
Like I don't care.
I walked out that room and like sent the email like, yeah, like thanks for the opportunity, yeah, but I gotta go. You're not about to play in my face.
And
bro.
then when you go somewhere else and they give you, and they're like, here. Like, it's places that'll overcompensate you, like here. Because at that point, you can tell you can tell who values their business and who is about saving money by how they invest into their business, how they invest into their people.
So the last the last 3 weeks since I've been working with HBO, so every day we making like nothing crazy. We making maybe like 300 a day, something like that. There's motherfuckers who on set making 1,500 a day. I went to like 4 times. I went to Target to it's this thing called Crafty where you just buy snacks and shit for the whole set. It's like a set of like over 100 of us. I spent $1,100 on like 3 different occasions just to buy chips, sodas, fucking kombucha, all type of bullshit. And then like they're getting hotel rooms for people. Like they flew the whole cast out basically from LA. Like so it's crazy. and then every day we would drive to like past Vernon to go like to the state line to someplace in New York, some big ass farm. They'd rent out the whole farm for the fucking whole 3 weeks. Did all the prep. So I'm like, yo, it's 90 of us. They paying everybody somewhere between $250, $300, $350 a day besides the higher ups. But like I'm thinking, okay, cool. I could make, $350 in a bartender shift, working less. However, bartending is something to be enjoyed. This also was like something to be enjoyed being on set. But if I was working, because I'm working like 12 hours a day. I'm not working the whole entire time, but I'm occupied 12 hours a day.
I was in a music video.
But this nigga Bird's a fucking superstar. But
you see how cool a nigga look like that, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else chilling.
Yeah. But not it. It made me learn like, yo, if you can provide value to something, motherfuckers will pay you. Like I remember with the backseat video where I just met this dude Alex Wiley on the internet, and he was like, he B-level artist, whatever the fuck. And he was like, yo, I'm running this platform. You got any videos you're gonna release? We're gonna start this platform. We want to pay dudes to produce their videos. I showed him the backseat video. He was like, all right, so I was gonna pay you to host your video on my platform, and then I give you a budget and you create a whole video, but I already like the video you got, so I'll give you $2,000 and we'll just write it off in the LLC and say that, like, you use that $2,000 for the video. And I was like, yo, this was my idea. This was me acting in the video. This is my fucking song. The video took 3 hours to shoot. And I just got paid $2,000 for it just because I met somebody on the internet. And I'm like, yo, that's value. Like when you know what your value is, you can then leverage shit different. That's why I don't get mad at barbers for charging $100 a cut. Do I want to pay $100? Hell fucking no. I'm not paying $100. but I'm saying, but when you cut somebody one time and that shit fire and you go viral on the internet or some shit like that, and now your followers go from 500 to 4,000, now you can smarten up, open the market up.
Barber, one of my barbers.
Let's talk about it. You can cheat on your barber. I feel like it's like having a rotation of bitches.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hold on. Before we get to that,
one could be your favorite.
Did y'all not hit time?
This nigga burnt a monogamous barber relationship.
Yeah, my barber about to let me cheat on her. Yeah, I had to, bro.
Bro, my barber, he was like, we just yesterday, niggas trying to get in contact with the niggas in San Diego cutting for the charges because he cut one kid that played. Nah, it's my other. I said it's my other barber.
Yeah, my bad.
Damn. Tell him why you telling one barber?
Oh, he a celebrity barber.
Yeah, that deal. Why you telling him? Oh yeah, I'm telling him.
But nah, because he met somebody, because he cut for the kids at Rutgers, which he used because that's how he cuts for these niggas. And then now this kid got drafted over there. He's like, yo, I need my haircut. He flew him over there. So now he cutting for niggas on the charges. Now he meeting these people. Why?
Now he up.
Yeah.
Now he
That's
up.
That's fire.
Yesterday price is my today price.
But they tell you, dude. Sometimes you gotta go into some situations and be like, "Yo, I ain't willing to get paid for it," because you never know.
Yeah,
Yo, that is a
fact.
Yo,
You never
knowing,
just having common courtesy and just being nice.
bro, and it's not to say that you don't gotta. You go into places and just like let niggas do shit, but it's like, no, I'm not doing your baby shower for free just because. Oh, you're so and so. It's like, all right, you know what? This may bring some value to whatever it is.
It might be something like you you're an event planner, and you're like, I want to show a person how dope I could be if I plan the events.
Yeah.
Let me plan your events for you, no charge. Oh, like no charge. I'll event plan your whole shit. Putting yourself on. Now they be like, oh, who planned this shit? Oh, that person did. Oh, I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use it next time. So now you create yourself something new.
Just because somebody needed something, and you could give that to them, and it was just like, I can use this part of my portfolio.
But a lot of people don't have that type of mindset to do it. It's all about the paper at the end of the day. Sometimes you gotta do the favor to get the paper.
Yeah, barbers, let me get my hair cut for free. You know what I'm saying? Let me show niggas.
I'm about to send this shit to my loctician, boy.
But you know what? Too, a lot of people are not even confident enough in themselves to where they can see the big picture. Like some people put themselves in a situation and they won't fully explore it because they can't see like the end of it. But it's like Will Smith, you know, you talking about the brick by brick thing, and then his dad's like, there is no wall. Just lay a brick every day, and eventually there will be a wall. It's like, I think there's a quote about faith, like, you know, you walk by faith, not by sight. And if you're looking at a mountain, and you're like, if there's nothing you can do, what's the only thing you can do? Walk forward one step, and you just walk forward one step. But growth isn't linear. So like, you might do something for free and realize, damn, I lost $300 because I took off of work to do this type of thing. But that one event you went to could have showed you something different. And then a year from now, that one thing that you learned could then change your life for 5 years from now. But most people don't have the patience to really sit through navigating like the world. But then that's why most people end up kind of settling, because they don't really take these risks. They more or less kind of take the they take the easier route. It's like, I'm like, all right, cool, I like working on sets, so I'm gonna keep working on sets. I'm not making as much money as I was making before, but I'm gonna keep working on sets because I feel like as an actor, artist, creative person, whatever, this is where I want to be more. And I'm like, but you know, I could go get a corporate job. I could make this little 60,000 or whatever the case is. But you know what? I'm going to wake up every day. I'm not going to like that shit. And I'm like, damn, I got to be here for 10, 15, 20 years and probably only make, you know, a bit more than that after a certain point. But
You're building a relationship with that, though.
exactly.
Surrounding yourself around the people.
Exactly.
You
surround
yourself around like-minded people.
on the same. You start working the same projects as the same people, and now you meet. It's like, oh, yo, you were here at the last one. This and this. So now it's like, okay, it could be leaders that's saying this. Now you're getting different opportunities because you're investing in yourself. You're investing in what you like to do. And at some point, and this is why, like, sometimes when it's like you do jobs that aren't going to benefit you in the long run. Like, if you want to be whatever the fuck you want to be, like, you should be working towards that every minute. And it's like, if you spend X amount of time, like, doing something that's not beneficial, you get, like, you take your job, it up. Take your job and make it work for you. Like, what did I say? Working towards it. So, like, you can break that down. Working towards it. So you should be if your goal is at some point to be a doctor, why would you be doing anything but something in the medical field? Even if you're in medical school, you should still be working somewhere where you can be using exactly what you're learning from your job or what you're doing at your job in your future. If you working at a moving company and your goal is not to own your own moving company and doing this, like, but your goal is to do something else, like, to me, like, you can be putting yourself in a position to do something different. Like, if you want to work on cars, like, my nigga, get a job at a body shop. I'm sure whatever you're getting paid right now, you can work at a body shop, be learning something that you're going to use for your craft at the end of the day, and still be getting paid for it the same way you're doing anything else, which is,
Yo,
like, use your time.
like, yo, like, it's crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all something that's like gonna be off air, but you know how I always smell good and stuff. But you know, somebody's asking me like, "Yo, like, can you tell me that?"
Why did I agree to that?
What?
Niggas like, yeah, you do smell good.
Yeah, so like, you know, it's kind of funny how that's like coming into part. So I might have found a side hustle. So, you know,
That's what's up.
like, nigga might be up.
And it's like, see, like you taking something that you take pride in or that's important to you, and you know, making it work for yourself. What's it call it? What is a quote? Like I think there's not necessarily a quote that everybody tries to live by, but what is one quote or something that somebody said to you that always stuck with you, or that's something that you be like, yo, I really fuck with. Like I can start with mine. Like mine is like it started as it was a video like with 50 on the rooftop.
Oh.
And he talking to the nigga on the camera. I can't remember.
I posted that video.
Yeah, so I can't remember what he said, but
that's
nigga was
really-
like, yo, my grandfather always
Okay.
told me, you gonna be as successful as the motherfuckers that you talk to for no reason. Like he just says that shit over again, and I'm just like, bro, that's very true. Like, and it's just another way to say like you are the company you keep, or like, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, like I don't hang around people who aren't going anywhere. I don't talk to people like the people that I talk to every day. Everybody's doing something with their lives. Everybody's at some point trying to be successful. They're not just out here sitting on their ass, not doing shit every day. They not drinking their money away. They not just like, yeah, niggas might smoke weed. Yeah, niggas might go out. Niggas might do this, but at the end of the day, they're moving forward. It's not like everybody has their own vices. They do whatever they want to do with their life. But if I speak to people every day, or like at some point, like I consider this person close around me, they want to do something with their life, and they're working towards it. They're not just kind of like sitting on their ass like, yeah, you know what? One day I'm gonna own this, and they just kind of like every time I see them, they talking about it. They're not doing it. Like I'm not even about to bring off all the people that I consider close, but like we all know, we all see it, and it's like, all right, cool, like. These are people that I can reach out and touch and talk to. Pause. Like it's not like.
What made you go with that
Like to me that was something that I took, and I was just like it was meant as like the video itself was funny, but to me it was very true.
Quote, trust nobody.
Jesus.
That's it.
You light skinned.
What you mean? I got it on the ski mask.
Bird shice.
Anybody else?
Mine is a little. It's some shit that my mother said when I was younger, and it wasn't even a convo like that I was having. It was somebody else. Like somebody close to my family, whatever. They was in my living room talking about like something about money, involving money and shit, like trying to get their money and shit, trying to flip something or whatever the case may be. And my mother overheard it, like she was in the kitchen and she was on some shit like, yo, don't waste your time if it ain't worth it type shit. But like always double up. Like if you're gonna do something like that, always double up. Make sure it's worth you taking a risk or something like that. Like make sure it's gonna push you farther. That's basically what she was saying. So I can't really like go into every detail with that convo, but that's basically what it was saying. Like, don't waste your time if it ain't really gonna move you.
Like if you're not gonna go 200 miles an hour,
basically,
like don't why even do it?
yeah.
Why even get in a row? Yeah, that's a fact. I think.
R.I.P.
me-
Paul Walker.
Yeah, right. For me,
Fuck out of here, bro.
for me, it's probably. I compare like every bad. I mean, it's really two quotes that I kind of live by for real. The one is the Will Smith shit with the brick by brick type joint where, you know, his dad made him build the wall. Him and his little brother when they was like young kids and shit, and he's like, "Yo, I don't know how to build a fucking wall. Like, what the fuck?" And after about in modern technology, it would probably take you about 3-4 days to build that wall, but because they didn't have that at that time, and he was a little kid, it took him about a year. So him and his little brothers just bitching, just complaining, as we all would if our parents made us build a fucking wall. And then his dad, like one day went out there, he was like, "Yo, there is no wall. He was like, there is no fucking wall. You just lay brick by brick every day, and eventually there will be a wall. So that's like that kind of just keeps me going every day, because sometimes it's hard to just wake up and do the same shit and not see results, because like we're humans, we want results. But the other one is I just compare everything to the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life, and if it's not worse than that, then I'll be like, all right. So I like, it was actually from 50. Like when 50 was like, the worst thing that ever happened to me was my mom dying. He was like, so everything that happened to me, I compare it to my mother dying. If it's not worse, if it don't hit me harder than my mother dying, then like, I can get through that shit. So that's what, like, when I be going through wild ass fucking zig situations.
Some good quotes, man.
Nah, bro, 50,
Glad they
bro,
killed
50, bro. Yeah, the 72-hour thing is also crazy. Like, if it's not gonna bother you in 72 hours, I know that's also, they also do like a 5-day thing or whatever. But if it's not something that's gonna bother you in 72 hours, then don't like worry about it.
You take the first 24 hours to go through it.
Yeah.
That's a good.
See how you feel the next 48, and then after 72, it's fucked up.
Yeah. Like it's a lot of cool shit to live by, but if you don't put it all in your brain, pause.
Jeez.
Man.
This is a wild podcast.
It's serious for wild. It's not my thing.
But yeah, if you don't occupy your brain with positive shit, then you'll just end up falling into the cycle of the negative shit that you're around. For a fact.
Probably gonna be environment.
They say environment is stronger than will too. Like generally. For, not for everybody.
Like seriously, like me living in South Amboy, like by the waterfront. Except by the waterfront, nigga, I'm working out. Like, nigga, I'm happy. I don't be giving a fuck about shit. like I see the water every morning, the sunrise over the water.
Yo, so
It's a different type of scenery.
trying to.
No, you are. You the rapper, nigga.
So keeping kind of on the path of that, just kind of like asking questions and seeing how you guys feel about things. Like, do we believe that no sin is really greater than another?
You said no sin?
No sin.
No sin is what?
No sin is greater than another.
Greater?
Mm-hmm.
What does greater mean?
Meaning that it's no.
What's the sin?
Yeah. Because
Nah, there's levels to this shit.
Levels of that shit, bro.
You're not about to look at a nigga who killed niggas and a nigga who just be like cursing and shit. Like, yeah, like the same, bro. It's levels to everything.
Eating pork is a sin.
Yeah. That shit is in the Bible and
it's a
everything.
hell of
bro.
a sin.
It's like, but look at somebody that hurt somebody.
Yeah.
The same as somebody that eat pork.
Okay, but the same if that person hurt that person because they didn't eat.
I know niggas' stomachs be hurting when they eat pork. I know.
Niggas be doodling.
By accident at Tom's Diner, I was gone for 2-3 days, bro.
I know that shit was salty
I
as hell.
don't eat the oink. Not cause
I don't eat the oink.
but it's like, cause like a pig eats trash and a pig doesn't sweat. So where the fuck does all that shit go? It's going to its internal organs and shit.
I got
that shit is disgusting.
I got a scenario for you. And then it's gonna be some bullshit. As far as the sin shit go, I got a scenario. It's gonna be some bullshit though. But hear me out.
Bert read the back of packets now.
Hey, look,
Stop chewing.
shit, hear me out. All right, say you got two twin brothers. One of them niggas robbed like drug dealers. One of them robbed drug dealers. All right, and then the other one punched kids in the face for fun. Which one you gonna look at worse, bro?
Last ain't my kid.
Which one are you gonna? But which one are you gonna look at worse, bro?
Wait, he punched kids in the face for a living?
For fun, bro.
Oh, for fun. I was like, yo, a job is a job. We should talk about that. We just said sometimes it means doing that.
Nah, that's a crazy job. But when you look at them differently, right?
One robs drug dealers.
That's a part of the game, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the other brother.
So
who
I
just
have
punch kids
Omar.
for fun
He just punched kids for fun.
in the face.
Nah, but Omar would shoot a kid
In the face. No, you won't. That's the number one rule on.
I'm not gonna lie. One of those things made me laugh, and the other one didn't. So like,
I just answered the question, bro. Which one you gonna look at worse? Which brother you gonna look at worse?
Everybody got a plan so they get punched in the face. So it's probably better for the kids to get punched in the face younger. So they can
Forget the
learn
question, bro. Nigga's crazy.
yo, because I'm like, well, I feel bad that I'm having to debate this,
You know the reason why the world is the way it is?
but I guess you kind of have to look at.
Yeah, y'all not about to sit here and justify kids getting punched in the face.
if everybody was to get punched in their fucking face like at the same time, like if there was a line of all humans and then just everybody's got punched in their face at like 8 years old,
I
Like
can't
on your
believe I'm
10th
hearing
birthday.
this.
feel like the world would actually be a better place.
I can't believe I'm hearing
Like,
this shit.
children? Like, yo.
Yes,
Like, yo.
children.
You got niggas lined up like this baby boy, and you just gonna let
Yeah.
niggas punch kids in the face?
He's coming from the dads of the group.
Yeah.
Like SpongeBob.
Cause man, a lot of these kids be out in these streets doing some bullshit, and it's like, yo, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
So y'all gonna look at the brother who like robbed niggas?
Don't try to put brother on it.
Yeah, don't try to put brother on it.
No, I said they twin brothers.
Oh yeah, he did say that they
Kendrick is
twins.
not your savior.
I said they twin brothers. Which brother you gonna look at worse? They both sinning.
Well, I'm gonna look at the brother who punched the kids in the face worse. I mean, obviously, realistically.
Why though? Because the sin is what?
Nah, cause it's kids, man. It's kids.
Damn, I guess I have to look at the one who's punching kids in the face. Bad.
We added like 10 minutes to this
Yeah,
shit.
it's levels to all sins, bro. That's what I think, bro. I don't think shit is black and white, bro. I'm tired of like conversations, bro.
Nothing is black and white.
Yeah, nothing is black and white, bro. I be like on TikTok and all that shit when people be having debates, bro. Nothing is black and white no more.
Damn,
bro.
niggas put crack. You
everything is
put
like
crack in
kinda
this
like
joint.
no,
a
stuff.
person of color.
Things have gray area, bro. I'm letting you get that off, bro.
It's really about the balance of everything.
Nah, I
This
think
nigga put crack in
more
a joint.
things have gray area than anything, bro.
I'm high.
These niggas crazy, bro.
Nah, I get what you're saying though. Like there's levels to it.
Bless.
Y'all ever did some bullshit, like real bullshit, and had to like go to sleep at night? Like, yeah, bro, I did some bullshit. Like, I did some real bullshit.
Of course, but I wouldn't say it.
Like, you wouldn't say what you did?
Yeah.
That's a good question. What's the worst? What do you think the worst thing you've ever done is? I don't think we have to answer that on pod though.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nah, you know what'd be funny?
Yeah, so in
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Nah, you
These
know.
niggas ain't got no cheese.
Nah. I think this would be funny though. Like we all say the worst thing we've ever did, but we bleep it out. But we only react to it, but we can't say what the person did.
But that's hella work. But that's gonna take. It's not gonna be
it's-
out till next week.
I
Rose started stressing. He started rubbing his eyes. He said,
I'm not saying like right now. Yeah, I'm not saying like let's do it right now, but like one day let's just do some bullshit like that. Like
and put the real one on Patreon. We see you. We're coming for you. We'll start charging y'all niggas for shit
Got
too.
me a check. I got a check.
Yo, if you could remove one of these four from football,
Spaghetti.
this nigga's an idiot. From football, like they never played ever, who would it be? Deion Sanders, Randy Moss, Mike Vick, or Lawrence Taylor?
LT.
If you could remove
Get LT out of here.
what? If you could remove
If you
a
remove-
player?
How do niggas say?
How are y'all saying that so confidently?
Do you think
LT is
and the
better
reason
than all of
reason
them.
The reason I included LT is because we didn't grow up seeing him. But for the most part, we heard about him.
Well, all right.
all know who he is, though.
All right. Well, we talking about football. We talking about football.
Three of my favorite players.
Yeah.
Wait,
Football.
I mean, those are the three most iconic football players in terms of the culture, probably. But LT is the best football player out of all of them, though.
I don't care.
Randy Moss is the reason I love football, so it's impossible for me.
I'm not saying I don't agree, but how can niggas say that so quickly, so confidently?
Because the other three are the reason I love football.
You can give me another defensive end.
Pretty sure I'm
Outside linebacker.
Nah.
Hold on,
wait. The reason I picked LT is exactly.
Deion Sanders can't go though. Deion Sanders can't go.
on crack.
Exactly because.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Exactly what Rashawn said. He's like, this is the reasons that I love football. Like, there's no way that LT ever could have made you love football because we didn't grow up seeing him. So it's like, somebody's great, like his level of great. But to me, there's no, like, I'm not gonna say Aaron Donald. Like, I'm not gonna say that because, like, nah. I took him off because I specifically wanted to be black players because people resonate with people that's like them. Like that. I can't, like, to me, like, being a black kid and the reason you love football is Tom Brady sounds wacky to me.
I would say
like, that sounds crazy in a generation that grew up with Mike Vick. We know who Deion Sanders and Randy Moss, like, and you mean to tell me, like, that man.
Oh, yeah, put T.O. in there. Oh, yeah, put T.O. in there.
To me, T.O.'s not on the level of make you want to love football as them three niggas.
It depends on how much you love football. I think there's levels to football. Like, there's the casual fan who watches football and enjoys it, and then there's the football junkies who can, like, sit and watch.
Right. But
like,
the casual fan, you were a casual fan before you was a junkie.
Well, I mean, being a, like,
I can move
real quick. Is T.O. anybody's reason that they love football in here?
He's one of the reasons.
He's one of the reasons, though.
In comparison to the three that we let,
he's the second.
I've seen T.O. play more than I've seen Deion Sanders play.
He's my second favorite receiver after Randy Moss.
Me too.
And he might be all around.
And he's the most complete receiver to ever play, I believe.
Deion Sanders play.
We did for the Ravens. I did. Calvin. Is Calvin more complete than T.O.?
Julio Jones.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jones.
I don't think he's a better route than T.O.
Crazy.
Julio.
This is not a wide receiver debate. We aren't doing this. We're not doing this. I know how easy it is. I know how easy it is for niggas to get in this bag. We're not doing this.
The same reason that niggas love Deion outside of him being the greatest cornerback ever, bro, and being punt return specialist and everything. His antics off the field is why people love him. So that's
what antics off the field were it though?
Well, the showcase that he put on. That's the
show that came with the.
But I'm saying
not antics. But
I think we really do got to sit down though and understand that there is a difference between people being personalities and people actually having shit go on off the field. Like, all right, look, so niggas talk a lot of shit about Odell, right? Odell never had anything off the field except that hotel room with the blunt and the coke shit, but that kind of went. T.O. Yeah, but that has nothing to do with him though. That's just social media bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, T.O. has never had an off-the-field incident. T.O. never got drunk nowhere. T.O. never beat a girl. T.O. never fought in public. Yeah. He never got a DUI. So, but it was...
He ain't caught a hotel room Mike Irvin and them back there?
He still don't got a jacket.
What happened? Yeah, he do.
He just said that shit.
Yeah, he do.
Do you know that?
Yeah, T.O. Hall.
For kids?
Not T.O. Hall of Fame. T.O. Hall of Fame. He just didn't go.
Do you know that if we... like, I like the debate that this conversation is about. Do you know if we ask kids... like this same question.
That's not their generation.
Right. So like they're gonna replace that with Odell. They're gonna replace
Odell's the biggest superstars NFL has ever seen.
They're gonna replace with Lamar Jackson.
I think so, bro.
Pat Mahomes, who like it's like, and this kind of goes to to the debate of like how best players and influential players and all that other stuff really is generational. Like we can't
everything is generation. That's why we gotta stop comparing these players.
That's why I don't like nobody my age saying that Michael Jordan is the greatest, because none of us really watched him in his peak prime, bro.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan is the greatest.
I don't care if you were born in '93, bro. None of that shit, bro. You wasn't envisioning him being the greatest player, bro. You only heard that shit from the people around you, bro. That's why I hate.
That's like Cowboys fans. That's our age.
That shit, I was born in.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan, but that don't change the fact that Michael Jordan still is the greatest, though.
And you can go back and watch it.
But I know what you're saying.
Anybody on a highlight, bro, you can look up. I was watching a Kevin Porter Jr. highlight tape the other day, bro. The nigga looked like the fucking god,
it's
bro.
Different. It's
Any
different.
highlight tape will make a player look greater than anything, bro.
But it's your uncles, your big cousins.
Okay, but my thing is,
but guess what? We're gonna be
the same.
But when people go back and try to discount Kobe Bryant for who he was, we're gonna be them niggas.
Yeah, but there was a lot of people during the generation why Kobe was playing that were saying Kobe was.
Why can't we just say, look,
there was still, and I'm getting to, there were people who probably saying Larry Bird was better. They were saying Magic Johnson was better. They were saying Isaiah Thomas was better.
The wide majority in the 80s thought Magic was better. The wide majority from 09 and on thought LeBron was better than Kobe. That's how it was.
But how you skip over the niggas in the 90s?
But
the niggas who grew up.
Well, nobody was better than Jordan though.
Michael Jordan was the greatest.
And then you know what it actually really becomes though. It's less about, all right, cool, we watch him play basketball, but it's just when you actually go through it and you see what he's done that other people have never done, you almost like you gotta put him notches above, like mentally, even if you didn't see him as much, because there's just things you're like, damn, we've never seen anybody do that. Like, we've never seen anybody
I
not.
seen Kobe drop 81, bro.
Well, I mean, of course. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, I'm talking more about legacy type shit. Like, we've never seen nobody really run the NBA to a point where he didn't lose after a point. Like, when we talk about real live greatness, the nigga, once he got there, he never lost. And I mean, there's more shit than that. There's like the little stories and, you know, all that other type of shit that we'll never even fucking know. But when you watch something like The Last Dance, it's hard to say, damn, somebody's better than this guy.
You know why The Last Dance was so special to us, though? It's like, yo, we finally seeing all the stories that we heard, that we never, like, seen footage of, come together, bro. So, like...
And niggas were in the house not doing shit. And it was during COVID
time.
and we had nothing to watch.
Remember
outside.
And
they gave this to us.
I was about to say, they released it. They released it earlier. It was supposed to come out later. It was supposed to come out in summer.
October. It's supposed to come out the next year, actually, bro.
But niggas was like, nah, fuck that.
So
I think
right now.
I think they got some Kobe shit in the works, if I'm not mistaken, right? His last season, is it? Am I tripping?
I gotta watch the thing that's on Hulu right now. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, what's on Hulu?
Shit about Jerry Bruss.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Legacy or some shit like that.
Legacy.
Yo, y'all gotta watch the
Lakers Legacy. Yo, y'all know
the Untold.
y'all know the beat for Cloth Talk is in that documentary.
Yeah, that's what you was telling us before.
I told you before.
It's in the N1 too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
N1. I was just like,
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just
like, look at that shit.
My whole thing on that, bro. Like, I don't think we the ones that sit there and be like, oh nah, Jordan the GOAT, bro. Like, nah, bro. We got our own GOATs for our time, bro. Like, and it's okay. It's okay to be like, all right, Michael Jordan is a GOAT. He's a GOAT. He might be the GOAT, whatever, but he's not my GOAT. And it's okay. I think it's perfectly okay for us not to say that he's not our GOAT, bro. But I think niggas would be like, oh no, it's only right that you pay respect to the niggas before. Yeah, you can respect them, but like, bro, you don't have to say that nigga's your GOAT, bro. You seen everything Kobe done, but you can be like, oh yeah, Jordan the GOAT. No, nigga, like Kobe your GOAT.
Steph about to be this generation.
Yeah, Steph is crazy.
I'll admit it. I was one of the Kobe haters. Then when he went
How
out,
could you
I
be a
felt
Kobe
so
hater?
Fucking sad because I did not get to experience it.
You fool! You fool! You fool!
I was like, that's why
Bro.
I'm not doing that with LeBron. I want to watch this shit. I want to watch this shit.
Honestly though, I realized something. Kobe the first man that really made me want to be great for real. Like I remember being in military school, like as a 13-year-old, waking up at like 5 o'clock, and we wasn't supposed to be outside our room like before or after a period of time, like jail. So fucking, and it's funny, the basketball courts had cages outside. We called that shit the cage. But I would wake up at like 5. So normally niggas wake up like 6. So I wake up like 5 and get 500 shots up. And I used to pay this Asian little kid, middle school, because we couldn't have him Wi-Fi either. So like, I paid this nigga to hack the internet from me. I was paying him like $10 a month, some shit like that.
Middle school?
Yeah, bro. His name is Wong. I told him how to play I told him how to play his symbols.
Shout out to Wong.
Shout out to Wong, bro, because Wong had me good in there. But
not like how the ball did.
But
did Dr. Strange.
But I was Wong ain't speak a lick of English. But
I bet you knew who Kobe was.
But
Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe. Yeah. Oh yeah, them Asian niggas love, you know what I'm saying? They come on, but not.
My dad was crying in China.
But yeah, not Kobe.
Yo, did you see the fucking the fucking photo of like the Al Qaeda nigga with the fucking rocket? On his shoot rocket launcher.
Never seen that shit before?
Fucking
that
Kobe.
Shit not new.
I didn't see that.
Bro, he's shooting
it was a Kobe.
He's shooting an RPG with a Kobe jersey on, bro.
The 24 to 8.
Saying Kobe.
It might be a good episode cover. Let's put his shoes on that nigga. Wait, no, we can't because
his feet not in the picture, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to see his feet. We
just gonna play that.
Put the Bel Air jersey on it.
I gotta see if I don't know if I can
Nah,
do that.
we can't
the
do
way
that.
the way the jersey is
it's
just not.
Man's is facing forward, bro. Ain't gonna work.
With the Kobe
That's the
jersey.
blend.
Number 8 or 24?
24, bro.
It's the 24, the white 24.
You can't. Come on, bro. You can't. Jordan, niggas not shooting RPGs, but Jordan. Come on, bro.
I'm a Kobe.
Niggas gotta stop playing with my generation, bro.
It's crazy because Kobe was always killing the Rockets.
What's your favorite Kobe moment? What's your favorite Kobe moment?
My favorite Kobe moment was his last ring.
His last ring.
But I was a Laker fan, bro. Like,
Trying to think.
Yeah, I'm really trying. Yo, I know. No, my favorite Kobe moment when I was in military school when he had that run where he hit with the how many game winners was that? Was it 6?
That was a year they won the finals, right?
Well, when he hit like he had the game win against yeah. That shit against, I was watching this shit against Miami. That shit was so crazy. Yo, that shit was, but nothing was crazy than when we was all at my house in my basement, watching Portland and OKC. Because yo, before they inbounded the ball, I said this shit. We're sitting there. I'm talking about it's all the homies. It's like it was really like 8 of us on that bench for real. Yeah, and I was like, yo, watch, this nigga's about to pull up 4-3, hit the shit. It's gonna be one of the fucking greatest things we've ever seen. And like 3 seconds later, the nigga hit the step back, and yo, we went crazy in my basement, bro. Crazy. We was like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, when he hit the step back on Paul George. Yo, that was ridiculous.
Paul George sat up there and was like, that's not a good shot.
I'm not mad at him for saying that though.
Low key, hey, low key.
He made it.
Paul George is trending towards Brandon Knight fucking status. He's getting cooked.
Oh my god! Stop it!
Shut the fuck up.
Stop.
put your glasses back on.
Brother, this guy stinks. I'm fucking wild.
Paul George is still a top 15 player, bro.
You said Paul George top 10?
Top 15.
Top 15?
He in the 10 to 15 range.
Bro, shot blockers get dunked on.
Everybody,
Defenders get
Players get caught.
Yeah. Niggas like it's the new era. It's the new era of niggas who be like, oh, something happened to this nigga. He losing status now. Like, nah, it's a part of basketball, bro.
It's a part of the game.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like the like NBA Twitter, like the Reddit, the
greatest corners.
like.
Paul George is like a walk-in 25 and 12 every game. Like it's crazy witnesses.
Not when I bet on him, but yeah.
Yeah,
Take the nigga for 8 rebounds, he gets 6. I'm like, yo,
I feel you.
come on, bro.
You had one job.
Yeah, one job.
Do what you always do.
we really still ain't even get to see him and Kawhi play together.
That's this year.
That shit with John Wall gonna be nice too. That shit with John Wall gonna be nice.
This nigga Kawhi just be at home wearing his New Balance, not doing shit.
Smartest basketball player.
He's just like, yo, they really gotta pay me.
Yeah.
And like, I could just say my
He one of the
knee
best
is
mid-range
not.
shooters ever, bro.
I could just say my knee is
I was
not
watching
good.
that clip. I think I know what clip.
I never seen no clip.
Oh yeah, there was.
I watched his games, bro.
Yeah. Nah, there was.
LA Super Bowl.
Yo,
Chillin'.
just chilling.
Nigga in the Drake video.
Got me a check. I got
Like,
a
yo,
check.
my knee not good. I can't play.
I'll be back, nigga.
I know my body. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same shit with Zion, bro.
They just paid him.
Yo, this nigga, he in the Michael Jordan commercial dunking with the kids.
I ain't gonna.
350.
I ain't-
Yeah, that nigga's he's all bro. That nigga's all pure muscle now.
I ain't gonna lie though, yo. I ain't gonna lie. If that nigga could stay healthy, if Zion could actually stay healthy, he tough.
I
realize that nigga, he only 6'6", bro.
Them knees be landing on like.
Yeah, he only 6'6".
That's the crazy part about the shit, bro. He only 6'6". And like he only 6'6" and he be destroying niggas who's 6'11", 7 foot and shit, bro. Like this shit is crazy. He just country strong.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You ever played against a nigga who just naturally just strong as for like the nigga don't even work out or nothing, bro. The nigga just strong as fuck, bro.
Like he like
Yeah.
the new age Ben Wallace.
What?
No. Yo, cut his mic off, bro.
The new age Ben
Yeah, you
Wallace.
could have said Charles Barkley, cuz like Realistically,
Wallace?
Charles Barkley was
But, like,
Charles
Ben
Barkley.
Wallace is very
Bro,
undersized,
Charles
but
Barkley
he's
was
strong on niggas.
look. Charles Barkley was 6'4" and leading the league in rebounding, bro.
Yo, but that nigga was
In a time where it was nothing about big men, bro.
He was eating whole cheese pieces doing it, and that's crazy.
He's like, yo, shout out to Moses Malone because he told me I was a fat ass. Like,
he did.
That's literally what happened, bro. And he started
fast.
getting in shape.
That's crazy.
He said, "Young man, if you don't get your weight under control, you're gonna be out the NBA." And he said, "You can't be a fat ass in this league, bro." He
Niggas
said,
been Chuck saw that to Zion on TNT. On TNT.
he better listen to it, bro, because he could be great or one of the worst stories that ever happened. He could be the Jamarcus Russell of the NBA.
No. You know why he won't? No, you know
Tell
why
me I'm wrong.
No, you know why you are wrong?
He said could.
Hold on, you know why you are
Not
wrong?
will
though?
be.
Because
Don't say Greg Owen.
No. I say you know why you are wrong about that? Because Jamarcus Russell actually was the worst quarterback in the league from the moment he played it down.
But the hype around that nigga.
No, nothing yet. As far as the hype and shit, yeah, as far as the hype. But if we yo, I watched a YouTube video the other day of how tragic Jamarcus Russell's like career really was.
On the gun butts.
Like really was. And bro,
highlights, bro.
No. He has highlights for sure. No.
Never done
this before. I'm about to
Yo, niggas have seen that?
No, it wasn't looking up. It was like just watching watching everything that happened from him getting drafted to all the little shit that happened to, and then watching actual real on-field performance, like in terms of the trajectory of the season. Like, damn, these niggas really did go 2-14. All right, these niggas. That's also a fact. That's also a fact. But the nigga was also throwing 3 picks and a half.
Trevor Lawrence just did that too, right?
Like,
Trevor Lawrence.
well, but it's different though.
I'm saying like when you're a top tier quarterback, you
Cuz
get
was
drafted
barely
like
watching
number 1 and shit, like
film.
you're gonna go to a terrible ass team.
Oh yeah, nah, because them niggas shouldn't have been there.
And you also got to get lucky and hope that regime is allowed to groom you. Because some regimes know they on their last leg and they be like, all right, we got to make a product in 3 years, or else we gonna be out of here.
NFL or some shit like
But
that.
if we look at it, bro,
don't do that
rookie
shit.
quarterbacks have never worked out. Like in their first year, like they develop.
Matt Ryan.
Well, I'm saying but I'm saying think about it. For all the top 10, if we look at all first round quarterbacks, when they get put in these positions to where they start day one, very rarely.
One of them ones.
Very rarely do they have a respectable rookie season at all. And then at that point, you wasted a year. Your team is bad. Okay, you're getting more picks, but then maybe somebody gets fired. Then it's a different fucking coordinator. And then 3 years in, it's like, all right, cool. You didn't even really get a chance. Like the NFL ruins way more quarterbacks than it develops. Like for sure.
You've been saying that for mad long.
Yeah, because it's only one quarterback. It's a lot of every other.
But even like Peyton Manning rookie year, I mean, like you saw things like. But I mean, well, you
26 and 28.
You saw things that could tell you like, okay, he gonna be a good quarterback, but he was also slinging the cheese to everybody. Everybody, you want the cheese? You want the cheese? You want the cheese? All right, like that's. But you just, and a lot of these motherfuckers don't work for real. Like,
speaking of not working, like if y'all could do any pyramid scheme, which one would y'all be a part of and why?
ooh.
Whatever Buddy just killed himself for, I need that, bro.
Wait, who killed himself for what?
The CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah.
What? He killed
Yeah,
himself?
he had a 1.2 billion or trillion. It was 1.2.
He jumped off the 18th floor.
Wait. He jumped off of what?
The 18th floor.
Of what?
Yesterday or the day before.
His own building, like his apartment?
They call him like a $1.2 billion tax fraud. Not tax fraud, like a stock fraud. Right?
That
Yeah,
nigga
stock
got
fraud.
up out of there.
And Bath and Body Works just closed like almost like 1,000 stores.
Not Bed Bath and Beyond. We keep
Bath
saying
and Beyond.
we keep saying Bath and Body Works. We gonna scare the women. Nah, it's Bed Bath and Beyond.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
It's Triple B's, man. Big baller brand.
Anybody named Triple B fraud.
Yo, that was crazy. Yeah.
What? Chill,
Damn,
boy.
that's crazy though. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, 1.2.
All right, so this is a wild. This would be wild. Oh my gosh, bro, Jesus, people just be calling me. It's my mother. I love her. I'll call her in a couple seconds. But You think all that money he made, like you think that period of him living with all that money is worth like that tragic ending?
I mean, he didn't have to end it.
No, but but he felt like he did.
Hear me out.
He felt like he did.
Hear me out. Say the nigga was already like planning to do that shit, and like if shit hit the fan, he was already offloading his money to an offshore account.
I feel like the possibility of jail changes how you operate.
1.2 billion is forever jail.
Yeah, so he knows like that's forever jail. Like every day is gonna be me in courtrooms. I can't deal with this shit. Like I'm out of here.
No, but hold on. Niggas that do that type of shit, they don't get a lot of time. They get like 5 years.
For 1.2 billion though, that's different.
I don't know.
He'll get 5 years.
Bro, that's Bernie Madoff.
How long was
he would never killed himself then?
And then on top of that, it'll be
How long?
prison.
How long?
He
Yeah,
would
federal
never kill
prison.
himself, though.
Yes, yeah.
That's Bernie
Exactly.
Bernie Madoff time.
How long? How?
Like you jumped off the building for what reason?
Because it was more than 5 years.
Definitely was more to it.
Bro, it's people whose lives are ruined that might have killed themselves and done all this other shit because they can't provide for their family because this place has been closing stores and doing all this other shit, and you frauded the money and tanked the stock or some shit like that, and now this is why all those things happen to those people because you're the one, the nigga that has access to all the fucking information. Nigga, what? The repercussions of shit like that is like, yo, your life, they're gonna tie all this money up so your family might not be getting it. It might not be like this. It might not be like that. Like, it's all this other shit that's happening, and your folks is forever gonna be attached to that. Can't get no jobs doing it. It's over.
And you ever see Catch Me If You Can?
Bro, this is not 1984.
But that's the shit that they do. They be like, oh, how did you do this?
He could have just
Catch
did
Me
what
If You Can is a great
Russell
movie.
Simmons did. Went to a different country that he can't get extradited. I don't know if it goes with every crime.
Them niggas not letting him fly.
Them niggas is not
Bro,
like
He gonna have to
if they
get
caught
there
him, if they caught him, that means that he knew. If he did all this, he knew he was caught already. When the feds is coming to get you, it's there for that.
When the feds come to get you, it's because
and
they
if
know.
he knew that he was caught, he did this because he knew he was caught.
Yeah.
So that means it was like somebody. It could have been somebody said, "Yo, they downstairs. They coming upstairs," and he was like, "Nah,
Fuck it."
he was like, "Nah, I'm. It's dead for that. I'm not
built.
I'm not going."
And even if he was doing 5 years in federal prison, that could have been a terrible 5 years.
He would have lost all his bread though.
Bro, and then you can't even get into a situation where you're gonna build it. You can get that income back because you're gonna be barred from everything you know how to do. Nobody's gonna do business with you or your folks.
Niggas also do be setting up behind little backdoor deals where they can still get their money off. Not
him doing
not
this.
Not the same way, but
Him doing this is probably the only way his folks get to keep anything.
Well, that's when they get to keep the most.
And that's what we looked at, like, well, you know what I'm saying? I live.
I'm not going to jail. I'm out of here. That's why, yo, when people say, yo, I believe niggas when they say, yo, I'm never going back to jail. And you look at their face, they be mad serious, like, yo, I'm never going back to jail. And I be like, oh, all right. Like, these motherfuckers, these are the type of niggas who, like, the police are going them on the highway, and they're like, nah, Wolf, now's the time.
Who have you been around? Like,
Bro.
like,
You don't know people like never mind.
Bro, yeah. Niggas are from South
I just
Brunswick.
had to think about that again, bro.
I'm like,
Nah,
why are you around people who say shit?
But those be same niggas got the strap in the car. Like, they will shoot it out with a cop. They will go on a interstate chase with a cop. They will go from one side of the highway to the next. They will hop out that bitch and run in the woods and hide for 11 days, like, because they never going back to jail. They never going back to jail.
Bro, that's so crazy.
Bro. They got me a
You gotta start watching more hood vlogs and shit, bro. I'm gonna start sending you shit, bro.
Niggas, I'm about to up your gangster.
Oh, Swamp Stories. Oh, watch that. Watch something like that, bro.
Niggas need to watch bum fights.
You said what?
Niggas.
Nah, fuck that Chicago shit, man.
Hey, miss, I know you used to watch bum fights.
You said bum fights?
Bum fights?
Yeah.
You remember Bling Bling?
Nah, I remember Crackheads Going Wild and shit when they used to get crazy and all that, bro.
Yo,
That's the episode name right there.
Bro, you never.
Crackheads going wild.
You never was in a barbershop and the CD man had the Crackheads Going Wild or Hood Going Wild, bro. That shit was a little series, bro.
it
You
was.
never seen none of them shits, bro.
Nah.
Oh my god, bro! You missed out on the time, my nigga.
Okay.
It was probably only like a few episodes and shit. I think it was like 4, but them shits used to go crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
bum fights used to go crazy. Bling bling was funny as shit.
I used to work in a barbershop, cuz. When I was 12.
That's so crazy to me.
You ain't know nobody who worked in a barbershop sweeping up the floor and shit? That's some hood shit, bro. Like,
I
want that to be. That's.
I just went to the barbershop. I didn't stay there.
In front of the barbershop with an ice cream truck selling cigarettes.
You ever had to wait your turn at the barbershop?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, so you never seen niggas come in with the...
Yeah, it was always like niggas who were like...
the amount of shit I done seen in a barbershop and learned from a barbershop is crazy, bro. I probably learned more in a barbershop than school.
Oh, yeah.
My
grandfather was
hours in the barbershop.
I wanted that to be my first job. Like when I was thinking about this first job I was going to get, like just sweep up the sweeping up.
I never looked at that and was like, yeah, I want to do that. I was like, wow.
But
I was like, it's crazy that niggas have to do
I would
this.
love to hang out here all day.
Just pay cash.
At the end of the day, bro, you feel me?
I used to hang out in the barbershop for no reason, like no
You got so
reason,
much game.
like just macking in the barbershop.
You see all the Smack DVD. Anytime you want to watch a Smack DVD and you don't got it yet, bro, the barbershop got it already. Yeah. They like, yo, nah, you gotta watch this battle right here, and they replay that shit for niggas like their favorite customers. And
The
shit,
barbershop break culture like a DJ break records for real.
Yeah, honestly, you missed out on a great time, bro.
I mean, okay.
That's sad, bro.
Nah, I mean, because I had for a better part of my life, my grandfather was my barber, so he was older.
Yeah.
So like all the shit that you talking about, like.
Nah, you got it.
Yeah, you got the different.
Old man.
You got the different experience. I remember you saying your grandfather's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like my grandfather, a wild nigga, bro.
He used to stop. He used to stop like shaving niggas when like a fat ass walk past, right? Yeah. I know that shit happened in my barbershop, so I don't know that shit.
It was a shop full of this shit.
Like, goddamn.
He used to walk outside.
That nigga had a blade. That nigga lift his glass up with the blade or some shit. Like, goddamn. See that motherfucking shit right there? Like, nigga crazy.
Hey, when we get off here, I'm gonna show y'all.
Shit be hanging. Shit tight as fuck, hanging, looking outside.
Word up.
And just be frying niggas all day. That's all he do is talk shit, bro.
That's the best shit though.
Bro, he's hilarious, bro.
Like, at least you got that aspect.
Yeah, because that was my barbershop. Because it was just a shop full of them niggas.
That shit smell like Mad Magic shave and shit.
Hella barbicide.
Word up, like. God damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like the niggas who was sweeping up wasn't kids because old niggas was like kids. Niggas like, bro, I'm not doing all that. Like it be with some old nigga or some nigga like some crackhead nigga or whatever. Just like, bro, sweep that shit up. Like or my grandfather would just do it himself. He would just be like, bro, I'm not paying niggas. He's like, why would I pay somebody to do that? I can do it myself. Like, bro, my grandfather was a Vietnam vet.
It's usually one of the little kids in the hood who niggas fuck with. Niggas like, yeah, you gotta do something, keep you out of trouble, nigga. Yeah, sweep this hair up. Sweep this hair up, we gonna give you some game.
The barber I had worked for, he was cutting my hair since I was 4 years old, bro. So nigga was like, he was kind of like my pops growing up type shit. You feel me? Like he was like a father figure.
And more or less, you getting free cuts in a way.
Yeah, I definitely.
I got free cuts. I didn't have to start paying for a haircut. I didn't start paying for a haircut until I was probably like, I want to say, like until I went to culinary school. So I was at least like,
God damn.
It was the same for me.
He was like 18?
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, my shit stopped at like 12.
Yeah, cause I got my cousin, but my cousin Monty. And he would just do it for free.
I would go, like, I just had to go on certain days. Because it wasn't like, because he was like, bro, like, you taking up spots where I could make money at. So, like, he was like, bro, like, if you don't, I had to come by a certain time, and that was just it. I was just going to get my haircut for free.
Shout out to my nigga Harv. I was getting my hair cut for free in military school. That's the nigga who gave me the name Zig.
That's what's up.
Nah, it's a story. It's an actual story.
But yeah, that's why I can cheat on my barber, because, you know what I'm saying?
We tied it back to that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So you said at the beginning of the pod, which you never really explained, that barbers are like what?
Oh, having a rotation of barbers is like like having a rotation of bitches. Like,
why do you say that?
Because you got you can't cheat on your barber for real. However, if you are gonna cheat on your barber, you got to make sure that the next barber is fire, is up to caliber. You know what I'm saying? And there's gonna be times where these barbers may not be available, and you might really need a cut. So like, you need a couple. I think you need about a good 5 barbers you can really trust.
Yeah, he's not wrong, but that number is crazy.
No, 5 is no. I'm not saying I'm not. Why? Oh my God!
Wait, no. Why?
Don't put that on me. How he put that on me? Why he just? How he just?
You just tweaked, bro.
Came from Connecticut for this.
But not saying you getting cut by 5 different niggas like all the time.
Pause.
I said cut.
We talk about. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, like you're like why you projecting your personal shit on the nigga?
This nigga was the kid that had
Pause.
This nigga had
Pause.
on rotation. This is the nigga right here.
But not because like you need motherfuckers you can really trust for real. Cause there's gonna be times where you need a motherfucking cut and you don't, and niggas is not available. Or you know what I'm saying, or just whatever. It's like, like you need that. So
shit, nah, I'm not adding to no reference about that shit, bro. You got it. You right though, bro. I get it.
Your old barber ever seen the work of like barber that you cheated on them with and know that like they can look at you and be like,
they take a step back all the time.
Like, yo, I know I didn't do this. Yo, I did this cut. Look at that. It's like you're feeling back a little bit. Yeah, it's all no matter what your hair
Yeah, he fucked you up, yo. See, like it's right here. You're supposed to do this.
Yeah, nah, I got you though.
Yeah, I got you.
But we gonna wait till this grow in right here. We gonna like die. Yeah, but it's like tattoo artists do that shit too. They're like, I did this. Like, no, I ain't do this. But yeah, I think it fucked you up. I ain't gonna lie. I think it fucked you up. Like, damn,
that's so crazy. It's like, yo, why you
It's about hate, bro. Like, let them know. Like, nah, I'm that nigga.
Hey,
I'm trying to be the top of the top. You feel me? So it's like I'm gonna put. Look at you. You want some bullshit, nigga?
Yo, what?
You want some bullshit, cuz.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What did I do?
You just want some bullshit.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's cool though. But now, like I think like them niggas do that shit because it's like they gotta put the other nigga down so they can seem like they number one. Like that's all it is, bro. Look, I hate Shake, bro. I just want y'all to know that shit. He is the worst nigga ever, bro.
He can't help himself.
Yeah, he really can't.
He can't help himself.
Hey, yo, and then when we get cameras back, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He can't help himself.
It just needs to be a camera, like a shake camera.
No.
Shake cam.
That sound crazy.
Yeah. It did sound a little crazy.
I got it, bro.
There's a lot going on.
Niggas are childish. We are niggas.
Yeah.
This has been episode 72 and the Regulation Podcast. I am one of your hosts.
72.
Boop Nuke.
That's your boy, Mister, aka Mocha Dean.
Monsieur Bouzin. Monsieur Bouzin.
I'm saying, did you hit your button? I don't have my headphones on.
Beeman has done it
These are
again.
hot.
Jarvis is here, Rose is here, Fatai.
I'm not
You know what I'm
niggas.
saying?
Fuck Shake.
Big love in the building.
What?
Make sure I get that motherfucking lover's patience. Let me tell you one thing though. Yeah, Rose, I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation, make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fatal when your niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes about my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness. Yeah, bitch.